Yo, Carlo back with another watch. This is my new Officina del Tempo. I bought this before Christmas, but I figured, you know what, time to show it off. So here we are. Again, it's Officina del Tempo, Italian company, and the model is 102630 ABW. So 102630 ABW. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Now, the watch is, again, an Italian company and made in Italy. When you do a search on YouTube for the name Officina del Tempo, there are some videos, but none that actually, zoom in or are too detailed about the watches themselves. There's one in particular, though, that follows the progression of one of these watches being made and assembled in Italy inside the workshop. So that was pretty cool to watch. So there you have it, Officina del Tempo. Now, roughly translated, that means time workshop. According to Google Translate, I asked an Italian coworker what it meant, and he just said time and walked off. So, Google and internet have proven to be less surly and more reliable than human counterparts. So, yeah, well, what are you going to do? Now, this is a mid range watch. The price tag on this model was $550, but I got it for less because it is discontinued. This is an older model, but it don't matter to me because it's just one gorgeous watch. Um, why did I get it? Well, just look at it. It stands right out. The white, the shiny silver, the dial, and if I come in close, come on, zooming. There we go. Well, somewhat. There, as you can see, the blue chrome hands. It just stands right out. It shines. When I was wearing this, people were like, "Oh, that's a nice watch," and I like that blue look. And I'm like, "Cool, thank you. That's why I bought it." So, oh, before I go on, okay, this is the original band that the watch came with. Officina del Tempo branded right there, genuine leather and all that. Now, the main reason why I didn't want to keep this watch band, even though it's really good quality and all that, you can tell it's got stitching. I don't like the stitching, and it's got that scaly texture on it. But more importantly, I really do not like how it tapers at the end like that. So it starts off thick, but then it goes narrow at the bottom. And when I'm wearing this kind of band on my giant wrist, it just does not suit me. So, oh, another thing I want to point out is that it's like a little switch for the pin, so you don't need to use a tool to thingy. You just pull that back, and it retracts the pin, and out it pops back out. So that was easy to use. The replacement band I got was off of eBay, Morellato, I believe it was called. And as you can see, it remains consistent in the thickness throughout. And if you come in when I come in closer, it's matte white. There's no stitching, there's no texture whatsoever. So I like that minimalist look. So that's why I switched it up. That's not to say this isn't bad, but like I said, the tapering is just not good. Now, one thing. Back in the day, I used to say, oh, white watches, white pants, white cars, they're all for girls. Well, not no more. I've opened my eyes and I've come to accept the white color. I mean, look at it. Although I still will not wear pink. Pink ties are okay, but pink shirts and anything pink, no thanks. So there you have it. Okay, so the watch band is 22 millimeters thick. Okay, the case is 44 millimeters across, and the thickness is 14 millimeters. Now the weight, I don't know the weight, but it is a pretty hefty watch. Now, this is an automatic watch, so here you go. Let me just flip it upside down and show you the gears as it moves. Okay. There's a reserve power of 14 hours on this movement, so that's pretty good. Now, you can see all the wording here. Stainless steel, polished, waterproof up to 3 atmospheres, made in Italy, model number, etc., etc. So, yeah. Now let me come in closer. Okay, like I said, the chrome blue is really nice. Here's the whirligig logo of Officina del Tempo, and the whirligig logo in the background there on the dial, as well as patterns. You got the horizontal lines and the vertical lines. Little calendar over there, and if you look closely, there's the seconds on the outer ring, and of course the second hand moving in automatic. So very nice. So I don't know what else to say. The kinetic energy thingy is very quiet, very smooth. and I haven't had any real problems with it. Although when I did have it on my wrist, like I said, it's a pretty hefty watch, so it gets in the way sometimes of the sleeve, and I can't. It's kind of hard to wear gloves, winter gloves. But otherwise, it's really really nice, as you can tell. So here's my Danish design mono hand watch. Okay, just to compare, this is a white dial. This is my only other white dial watch. But let me show you the thickness. Okay, the Danish design is my slimmest watch. So look at that compared to the Officina. So mighty different. And of course, this is quartz. So okay, let me put it on. Now the one thing about this Morellato watch band is that it's not long enough. They have extended ones, but longer, lengthier bands, but not in the white color. And I was looking at the blue color, but thought, nah, I'll just stick with white. There you have it. Don't mind my little scar there. So, like I said, it stands out. This watch really, really stands out. Try to get a little farther. See, the blue shines, and people love that blue color. So there you have it. Officina del Tempo 1026-30 ABW. White color, not girly. I like it. Ready, boy.